Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about web scraping with Python. So web scraping is basically just getting or extracting data from a website. So when we say web scraping, web stands for website, scraping stands for, extracting or getting some information from that website. So that's basically the concept of web scraping. So this can come in handy sometimes. It's popularly used in Python, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So I have my website here, Code with Tommy, my blog website, and what I want to do is I want to scrape all the names of blog posts I have on my website. I can scrape everything, or I can just only get the first name or anything I want to get. So how web scraping works is that we're going to send a request from our code. We're going to send a request to that URL which we want to scrape, and then we're going to get a response back which the data we need. So before we get started, we need two Python libraries. These libraries are requests and beautiful soup. Now request is used for sending requests, and beautiful soup is used for filtering the data we need specifically. So let's go ahead and install these libraries. So say pip install ps4, which is beautiful soup, and we'll say pip install requests. So as you can see, the both gives me requirement already satisfied. That's because I already have it installed. So now let's just go into our Python shell. Right here, we just need to import requests, and then after that we need to import beautiful soup. So say from bs4 import beautiful soup. So now that we have those two imported, this URL which we want to send a request to, we need to specify it in a variable. Say URL equals to. So now we have the URL we want to send a request to. So let's go ahead and send the request. So say r equals to request dot get to this URL. So now we've sent a request to that URL. If I put r and hit enter, it says response 200. Now when it says 200 means the request was sent successfully and we've gotten a response. That means everything is okay. But if we have another one or any other number, it means an error. So now that we know that everything is good, let's just use beautiful soup to get the data we need. So first of all, we have to do soup equals to beautiful soup, open bracket, r.content, comma, we'll put lxml to pass it well, and we hit enter. So now this has passed what we need. What we want to do now is to get the name of this. How will we know this? So now we need to know the HTML tag this belongs in. Is it in an h1 tag? Is it in a p tag? Is it in a div tag? For us to do this, we'll make sure we're on what we need. We right click on it, scroll down and hit inspect. So now you can see that it is on that title which I need, and as you can see, it's in an h2 tag with a class of post title. So let's tell our Python code that that's what we are looking for. So let's say title should be equals to soup. Now this is the soup dot find underscore all, find all, find the one with an h2 tag which has a class of post title. Post title. Now let's close this. Now let me just print title. You can see I have a list of HTML code. The first one is how to deploy a Django project to Heroku. The second one is best way to get started with Django. The third one is how to create a Bitcoin wallet, and on and on and on. But all these are just HTML codes. Now I can just print only the text. I don't want to print them with their A tag or their H2 tag. I just want only the text. I can just say title.getText. So now it says there's an attribute error. So anytime we are using the get text, we must make sure that we're only getting one. So anytime we're using that .get text, we cannot use it for a list. We can only use it for when we are getting, let's say, only the number 9 or the number 4 or the first one. So now we can just say title. Let's get the first one, title 0 dot get text. Now you see it says how to deploy a Django project to Heroku. It gives me only the text, but we still have this n and this. That's because we didn't put it in a variable. Now let's say we add it in a variable and say title 1 equals to title 0 dot get text. Now when I print title 1, you can now see that it just gave me what I need, how to deploy a Django project to Heroku, which is what we have right here. But right here you can see that we had an error. Where was that? When we said title.getText, when I said you can only use it for one. Now we have another way which can use, which is a for loop. So we can do something like for t in title.getText, or t in title. We can do something like print t.getText. So as you can see, using a for loop, it automatically gives us only the text of every single thing. That's because we used a for loop. You can see only the text. Now we don't have any other HTML code with it. It gives us a list of all of it. But now I'm sure you might be having a question that I thought we are only getting the first one, and then we add only the HTML code for this first one. Then why is it giving us a list of everything? So the reason why, when we told HTML we want this code, and instead of giving us only this code, it gave us everything, is because each of these is inside the same tag. So now you can see h2 class post title. If I come here and come to the second one, you see it's also in h2 with a class of post title. If I do the same with the third one, is in h2 with a class of post title. So that's what it does. It's just going to get a list of everything correlating to the data you gave it to find. So I hope you understood what we did in this video about web scraping. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comments. I answer all questions. Now I think that's going to be all for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to smash the like button and please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.